Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to episode 23 of The Doc is In. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about labels. One of the questions that I've gotten a few times from people, from several people, is how do I identify? And the reasoning for it, for most people, they're like, well, in your videos you talk about having a partner, but you never say, what gender, what sex, whatever. And there's a few reasons for that, and I'll tell you in a second. But that's been the big question apparently for some of you, and so I'm going to answer it today. So let me start off with the why I use non-gender specific wording. I use non-gender specific wording because I want this to be a universal thing. I don't want it to just be seen as from a male point of view or a female point of view or anything like that. So I want you to be able to put yourself into the situation and see yourself in the situation. So I'll always probably use gender non-specific pronouns unless I'm talking about a specific person. For example, like a friend or something. But also, during my training, I worked at the Montrose Center in downtown Houston, which is freaking awesome. I love the work that they do there. And, for those of you who are in the Houston area, definitely give them a visit, man. Go out there and see the work that they're doing. It's pretty awesome. And maybe, I don't know, sign up for services yourself. Good stuff, right? So I did a lot of training there, and in doing that, we learn about inclusivity, like gender and sex inclusivity. So you're trying to always be as inclusive as you possibly can of those who may be cisgendered or transgendered, or people who feel like they are gender fluid or gender queer or whatever verbiage you want to use for that. So in aiming to be inclusive and aiming to be, a bit more PC maybe, I tend to use non-specific pronouns. But let's answer the question at hand. So, I've never been one to ascribe to labels. I think it's kind of for me, it's kind of antiquated, and I feel like it's just a way that people can put you in a box and say, "But you said you were this, or you said you were that." So I just like to be label free. That's kind of my own thing. I don't feel like I should have to define for anybody. Oh well, this is what I am. I mean, ultimately, I'm human, and I like what I like. Whatever that is, or whoever that is. Believe it or not, I'm actually not really specific when it comes down to attraction. I think I've met attractive women and men and transgendered people, and I just don't opt to have like just one basic attraction to any sex or gender. So there's your answer. I didn't know that there was a name for this. I didn't know that there was a name for this until actually I was working with some adolescents and they used a term that I was not familiar with. And initially, what it sounded like was somebody was getting down in the kitchen. And I was like, what? What does pansexual mean? Or panromantic, however you want to word it. And they were like, well, it just means that you're attracted to you know you're attracted to a person more so than anything else. Another expression for this could be demisexual, which is when you're more so attracted to an emotional connection than anything physical. For me, I feel like having intellect is a huge thing for me. That's my thing. Having intellect, being able to hold a conversation and just kind of have fun and talk, that kind of thing is really big for me. So I'm not so much concerned about the package that it comes in. I just like people, and so my attraction comes regardless of sex or gender identity. I hope that answers your question. For the 7 or 8 of you who asked me this one thing directly, I hope this answers your question. Um, I just feel like everyone should have a right to be whoever they are. as long as you love you, do your thing. I mean, one of the things that I tend to tell kids is I don't believe in kids labeling themselves. I don't think it makes sense. You're still figuring out who you are. And so it may be a phase. You may grow out of it. You may end up somewhere else. I don't know. But the thing about it is, I appreciate parents who allow their kids to be themselves, whatever that is, you know? Um, so, I mean, yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'm label free for all intents and purposes. If you need something, if you need a box to throw me into, pan, demi, whatever, I'm cool with it. Um, to be honest, like I said, it just doesn't matter. I've never been uh, closeted per se. I'm too big to sit inside of a closet. Sorry, is what it is. Um, but I encourage everyone, just love yourself. Whatever you like or don't like, whoever you are, love yourself. I mean, if you love you first, then everyone else will follow. But you gotta love you first. Because if you don't love yourself, you really don't know what it means to love somebody else. And that's whether they be a man, woman, or alien. You don't know how to love them because you don't love you. So, yeah, that answers that question. Um, yeah, I guess thank you guys for watching this episode. I appreciate you so much. We did hit 1,000 subscribers last week on my birthday, which is freaking awesome. So thank you guys so much. To be able to do this and to share what I've learned and share my life experiences with someone else in the hopes that it will help them to live a better life, it means a lot. Um, I don't take it for granted. And I tell you guys this every week, almost every episode, but I do love you. Yes, I may not know you. Yes, we've never seen each other, but I love you all the same. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey of self-discovery and I guess also self-revelation that I'm on. Um, Stay with us. I promise you there's more good content to come next week. Hang in there and yeah, let's keep getting those subscribers up, y'all. All right. Love yourself. Love somebody else. We'll all be better for it. Thank you.